You're the one who opened the door when Wedge said to. I respect you. One legend to another.
I don't... What do we do now?
I mean, I guess he could have done both, but honestly, I feel like shooting and then punching would have been a bit redundant. I think just punching was the best way to go, honestly, personally.
This wasn't an accident.
Alright, we gotta go find some more people to murder because many people have to die for this.
I said, where you going?
Aerith's house. It's in the Sector 5 slums.
And that's where Marlene is?
Where we hope she is.
Tell me she is. Give me something to hang on to. Even if she's not, I won't blame you for it, I swear. Who am I kidding? I'd probably try to tear your head off.
Hey, Tifa, know anything about ancients?
I know I've heard of them, at least.
They come up in planetology books. Meant to be the original stewards of the planet. Could even commune with it, talk to it and stuff.
That must be why the Turks wanted her so badly.
In my veins flows the blood of ancients. This planet is my birthright. You have failed again, I see. But through suffering, you will grow strong. Isn't that what you want?
Cloud?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Oh, we're at Wall Market. We're at Cowboy guy's place. I almost said Cowboy Boy. So Sephiroth and Aerith are both some kind of descendants of ancient people that were, like, in charge of the planet or, like, owned the planet or something? So we've got, like, Aerith is the good person who inherits the planet and Sephiroth is the not good person who inherits the planet. I like it. I like it a lot. I look forward to seeing where that goes. But more than that, I look forward to when my lion doggo finally makes his debut.
Hey, pretty crazy, huh? Can you believe this mess?
You doing all right?
I am, but I can't say the same about my birds. Poor things are scared half to death.
Yeah, I'm well aware that the game is gonna explain it later. I'm just talking about what I just saw and making guesses. Like, what is your guys' problem? You guys gonna want to go hit up the Honeybee Inn?
Over there.
What the hell are they doing here?
Their jobs, probably. Just focus on seeing Marlene again. Nothing else.
I didn't know Chaos doesn't know the story. Like, dude, I played like the first hour of the OG FF7, and then I was like, it's fun, but not really to my personal tastes. And then they said, hey, we're remaking the game, and I was like, oh, dude, I'm just gonna wait for that. The only thing I know about FF7 comes from Kingdom Hearts, and then I know the super obvious spoiler that Yuno does to the character. You know, the one that made everyone cry back in the day. Oh, hey, it's you!
Well, this is a fine mess.
How bad is it here?
Compared to Sector 7, we're doing fine. But that's hardly an accomplishment.
Let's keep going.
Is it true that Sector 7...
I swear, if I run into those bet guys again, I'm gonna lose it.
Jesse at the pillar.
Yeah, Biggs too. They were both in pretty bad shape. But Wedge wasn't up there with them. He got out.
All right.
None of them got out. And I will forever be sad about it. Like, for as long as I live. What's up, cowboy?
Come on now. There's no need to be afraid.
There are many reasons to be afraid.
We gotta go find the others.
Huh?
If we don't look for them, who will?
Right.
Hey, Cloud. Gonna need your help with it, too.
Right.
Let's just keep moving. One foot in front of the other. I'm gonna go back and watch all the VODs to see your reactions. It's up on YouTube as well. It's not very behind on YouTube if you want to watch that. I think only like, there are like 3 hours that aren't up on YouTube, and then this stream isn't up on YouTube yet, so you could watch it there as well if you'd like. I know I personally preferred like YouTube videos to Twitch's VOD system, but they're both good.
This is Sector 5, right? So where's this place you said Marlene is?
Where I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then. Pick up the pace.
I'm going as fast as you are.
Yeah, I'm in front of you right now. Yo, is freaking Chadli around here? Yo, Chadli, I finished some stuff while everyone was dying.
Cloud, I'm glad to see that you're okay. In these trying times, I hope to develop new materia to help us endure.
You got another boss I can fight right now? Instead of continuing on with these awful happenings that are going down? Do Item Master. Increases item efficacy by 30%. That's amazing. ATB assist. Small ATB increase for ally when repeating command 2 times. That's interesting, I guess.
Cloud, I have come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it?
Yeah, sure.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Oh, I thought you meant you had another boss for me. I guess you had another intel job for me.
Receiving all of your future battle
Yeah.
intel-
Oh yeah, we got more battle intel things to do now. Stagger effect, 7 more of those to go. It's gonna happen eventually. 5 more enemies to assess. Acquire all 16 weapon abilities. Theoretically, that's really easy. Master all 12 types of magic materia. What do you mean by master? You mean just like max out their AP? Huh. I'm gonna sit down here, don't mind me. Cloud, my child! My child, I have to make sure. I get it, Barrett, but I just gotta sit on this bench for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. Just give me 20 minutes, man. This music is so sad. I don't even want to look at these kids. They're gonna remind me of Biggs. I'm gonna tear up. Here's where we fought Rude with Aerith. Ah, how simple things were back then. The memories. We're here.
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene!
Barrett, at least knock, my man.
Where's Marlene? Is she here?
Barrett!
Sorry, I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a pink dress today.
Upstairs.
Oh.
I said she's sleeping. I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
The pure effort and focus Barrett
Keep it
puts
down.
in
Don't wake her.
puts into slowly and quietly going upstairs is amazing. He is truly best dad.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Do you really need to shush Cloud? He's like the quietest person I know.
Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that. She must trust you all a great deal. Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines. But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him. But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray. And that's how I met her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility. And how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that. She'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming!
You know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land. Some believe the promised land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us—
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home, once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take care of yourselves now.
All right, well, this story just got a lot more wild, and I love it. Ancients, scripture, the whispering of the planet.
Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
Underground passage in the park.
Ah, good plan.
But how do we get to the park?
I know another way to get there. Aerith showed me before.
This ancient girl knows her stuff. Didn't mean anything by it.
Okay. People returning to the planet, the Bionis becoming more powerful, Zanza returning, using the Bionis to destroy the Mekonis. Things are going crazy! Can't wait to play Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Anyways, yeah, this is wild. I love it. Oh man, these people are all still gathered here watching the television. Anything interesting on TV? Probably not. Probably not. Well, open up the map real quick. We're just over 2 hours. All right, a little over halfway through stream. What are we in? We in chapter 13 now? Probably finish chapter 13 today, depending on what happens. What is this? Moogle and oh yeah. Actually, let's go there real quick and can I? How do I? Is this not how you get to the? Right here? Wait a minute.